The clock is ticking. If you don't change something today, nothing will change tomorrow. Most people don't waste their lives in a single moment. They waste it slowly, without even realizing it. You wake up, check your phone, go to work, scroll, eat, sleep, repeat. You tell yourself it's just another day, but then a week is gone, a month, a year. The scariest part? You don't feel it happening. And if you don't break out of this cycle, you'll wake up one day wondering, where did all my time go? Chapter 1. The Silent Trap. Most people don't fail because they made bad choices. They fail because they made no choice at all. They tell themselves they'll start someday. They'll take that risk when they feel ready. They'll change their life when the time is right. But someday is a lie. You don't wake up one morning magically ready to take action. Waiting for the right moment isn't playing it safe. It's wasting your life. Because here's the truth. Every time you delay something, you make it easier to delay it again. And that's how people get stuck. They wake up, do what's expected, follow routines, avoid discomfort, and call it life. They don't realize they're on autopilot until years are gone. If you don't break the cycle now, you never will. And if you don't take control of your time, someone else will. Look at the things you've been pushing forward: learning a skill, fixing your health, making a big decision. What's stopping you? Too tired? Too busy? Not ready yet? Here's the truth. You'll never feel ready. Action doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment. Action creates the perfect moment. Chapter 2. Breaking the Cycle. If you've been waiting for the right time, this is it. You already know what's holding you back: comfort, distractions, and the lie of someday. So how do you break free? It starts with one thing: taking control of your time. Most people live in reaction mode. They wake up and immediately check their phone, responding to emails, messages, news, whatever the world throws at them. Before they've even had a chance to think, they've already lost control of their day. The first step to changing your life is changing how you spend your time. Start by asking yourself, where is my time actually going? For 1 week, track everything. Every hour you spend working, scrolling, procrastinating, or doing things that don't matter. Because you can't fix what you don't measure. Once you see where your time is going, the next step is cutting out what's draining it. You don't have to quit social media or throw away your phone, but you do have to stop letting it control you. Turn off notifications that pull you in. Set screen limits if you can't stop yourself. Catch yourself when you're mindlessly scrolling and stop. It's not about quitting everything fun. It's about taking back control. When you start owning your time, you stop making excuses. Chapter 3. The Power of Action. Most people don't lack motivation. They lack momentum. They think they need to feel inspired before they act. But that's backward. Action comes first. Motivation comes after. When you start something, even in the smallest way, it builds momentum. If you don't feel like working out, do 1 push-up. If you don't feel like writing, write 1 sentence. If you don't feel like doing anything, set a 5-minute timer and start anyway. The hardest part of anything is just getting started. Once you do, everything else becomes easier. And once you build momentum, something amazing happens. You start becoming the person you want to be. A person who works out, even for 5 minutes a day, starts to see themselves as fit. A person who creates something every day starts to see themselves as productive. A person who makes small, bold decisions starts to see themselves as someone who takes action. Your identity is built by what you do consistently. So if you want to change who you are, start acting like it today. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just start. Chapter 4. Stop letting fear decide for you. Every time you avoid something difficult, you teach your brain to fear it even more. You hesitate, you overthink, and then you convince yourself it's not the right time. And then you never do it. The truth is, most people don't lack opportunity. They lack courage. They wait until they feel ready. But readiness is a myth. You don't need to know every step before you start. You just need to take the first one. Say yes before you're ready. Take the risk before it feels comfortable. Do the thing you've been avoiding. Because fear doesn't go away by waiting. It only disappears when you take action. Chapter 5. Your time is running out. The average person gets 30,000 days in their life. If you're 30 years old, you've already used up 11,000 of them. Gone. Never coming back. But the biggest regret people have isn't the time they've lost. It's the time they could have used better. Right now, you have a choice. You can either keep waiting, keep scrolling, keep avoiding the things that matter, or you can take action. No, you don't need to change everything overnight, but you do need to start right now, because if you don't, nothing changes. And one day, you will run out of